right, looks like we're all good. Everything's starting up, and I definitely didn't forget anything because the mic's not muted, and I didn't forget to mute anything. That is completely not something I would do. I would never do that. Yeah, I'm just going to let that sink in and sound completely believable when I say that. Yeah, more importantly, hi everyone, I'm Airier, and I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do today. I've seen the spoilers that Firefly is Sam, so I can't avoid that one anymore. I'm trying to avoid everything else, so we're going to try and do as much of the story right now as we can. We're on Star Rail, it's going to be Penacony, and I don't know what I'm getting into on this one, but I assume it's probably a good story because I've heard the general review is, it's good. I'm looking forward to it. Also, something about Super Break, which I don't understand because I don't know what that is. I could find out by looking it up, but that would defeat the point of avoiding spoilers. Yeah. More importantly, jumping right in. Also, Zenith, sup, Wool, Hurricane, and Saj, sup, guys. Wow, there's actually quite a few people here, considering this is just a random stream out of the blue with absolutely no forewarning because I only decided to do it within the last 40 minutes. You know, some people have schedules. I reject that mentality. More importantly, I don't think I have the sound. I don't have the sound on. That would explain why I didn't hear anything. All right, missions. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're back on this one. Okay. That's in my teeth. Here we go. We're switching over to Adventurine because I was told there's a bunch of things happening now. Also, since I don't care about being overpowered, can I switch out the team I'm on right now? Actually, this is not a bad team. I much prefer it with not Hu Tao. Names. Oh, jumping right into it.
Why aren't you talking?
Oh, I didn't have autoplay on.
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
It's so weird that the person that they say is taking him over doesn't
You sound
get him.
sincere this time, at least.
Which is weird because you shouldn't.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes.
Really?
And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit.
Why do I have a feeling that's not true?
Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over.
It's literally just someone
I
stealing
wouldn't
his
mind
memories, it
stretching
feels
this
like.
out at all.
At least that's what it sounds like on this end. It's like, don't worry, I'll become you. The better you. A you that does something different. Treasure chest. Yeah, I would have walked by this one. I'm going to come back through all of this later and just do all the missions because it looks fun. Ah, I see. Oh, so I can hit it here, but then that just sends us into an infinite loop. Ah, that's a tricky one. It would be kind of funny to do it that way.
Whoa, this place, it's so tall. Even taller than the tallest rocks in the desert.
Who's that? Oh, is that supposed to be a little him? Oh, that is weird. Also, can I open this? So I can. Oh, because they've done the Dark School style entry where everything is something you can go back to, so it's all connected. Sorry, I really love level design like this. It's just so neat because everything is so interconnected. It actually works even without a map. Now, this game would not work without a map because teleportation points.
There are so many flowers here. Fix this. This one's for you.
Oh, so we're not just hearing his memories. We're hearing the memories that the mind implant bug is stealing. Oh. It's not really much of a maze.
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way?
I mean, we could just go through here. It's too bad we only have the power of an emanator potentially at the end. I mean, that would be just... Miracles? Yep, more memories.
Is this?
Probably the ones on him.
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well.
Stole the memories?
You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find.
Weapon.
Then, in that maze,
Oh.
you...
Killed a bunch of people?
Shut up.
Oh, you don't wish to face your past. Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tonmas. Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
That doesn't sound like him. I mean,
How could a weak
he's
person take such
scammer,
daring
but-
risks?
Insane person, maybe, but...
That's right. You love the thrill of danger, but you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death.
That's a highlighted word. Not pronounced differently, though.
In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that
This is
way.
bugging me.
It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing.
Cut
All it
corners.
takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved this without a fuss.
Doubt it. I get the distinct impression fuss is something they all aim for. Even if they don't aim for it.
In this state, if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity.
No. No.
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know
Cheats?
about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it?
I don't think they do, no.
What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
I'm getting the distinct impression that even though the multicolor, bad 3D image version of him is getting all his memories, it literally doesn't think like him. It's just a weird thing to see where it's literally, I know everything you could do, but also it just seems to be thinking differently. That's actually a really interesting way to depict it.
Fair. You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are
I don't think he assumed that.
obviously not in your favor, so
I'm also not sure he's
just
okay with
breathe
fair.
by.
More like he
But
doesn't.
did that masked fool's words awaken something in you?
I think he just likes going all or nothing.
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
Yeah? I honestly don't remember what not Firefly, Sparkle said.
You mean it could make all the cards on the table just disappear?
Yeah? I still feel I'm missing something.
That's cheating.
If these leaves
it's
could be
remember
brought
what it
back,
said.
would they bloom into new flowers?
Where there water? Well, you should stop and drink. Oh, I hate the construction of that sentence. That is legitimately painful to me. What did that say? Oh, it already went away before I could read it. Oh, I see. So it's not so much a maze as getting to the center. Oh.
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling
His
it?
blanket is burned.
You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way.
Oh, so someone got
Looking
out.
back, that was the better choice.
He doesn't like doing it that way, huh?
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you
Sentimentalist.
always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
Does he still have it?
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
So his sister did get out. I thought everyone died.
You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gallagher Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
The words still ring in your ears, don't they? So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart.
Is that the mother or the sister? No, it was the sister that was starting to break down. Oh.
You ran away without looking back, just as she told you to.
I guess selling it didn't help.
Tisk. A lifelong regret, indeed.
Or he didn't take a gamble, maybe.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ. Well, I guess when it comes to
Well,
my
he's got the
game, this isn't
smarminess down,
exactly
right?
your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. And woo! You are nuts!
I don't think you get him. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think he's crazy, but...
I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish.
Highlighted, but not in red.
Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play. The fabulous Robin loses her voice.
I actually forgot about the
2
Stellaron.
unsolved murders. Cryptic messages from a masked fool, and
That
the
does mean
chance to
much.
go head-to-head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips.
Himself? I know I'm misreading that, but... Really?
Death.
Oh.
But whose exactly?
I'm assuming his own. He does seem like the nihilistic character. The entire way, everything he does seems to be, let's see just how far I can push before everything blows up. I mean, every gambler goes bankrupt.
We'll know when the dice falls.
Also, yeah, the VA on this is doing an amazing job. Like, character-wise, I despise this guy because of the smarminess. But the actor doing it is doing an amazing job of getting that smarminess over. Hating a character isn't a bad side. It shows that you're getting the emotion across. Not caring about a character is a bad side. Loving a character, hating a character, sad, happy, any emotion you can evoke is great. And this one is smarmy asshole with a tragic story that sounds like he's making it everyone else's problem. And honestly, I kind of like that. Like, I like to hate it is more specific. If I wasn't absolutely certain Sunday was going to be the villain because his intro... Well, I guess it wasn't really his intro. His more official debut as himself talking down to Adventurine, as far as I'm concerned, that's his real intro, made me very much think he's going to be the asshole we have to punch in the face. Although I saw pictures of a giant robot instead, so I'm feeling kind of cheated on that one. Kind of like I feel cheated on not punching out that one guy from the... I want to call it the Hellfire Club, but I completely forgot what they're called already. The Annihilation Gang. Still disappointed about that.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just
Give me up the
how
idea that you're
capable
him
you
still?
are. Still, you never answered my question.
Probably won't.
If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gallagher's blessing?
I'm going with yes because he's a crazy asshole. Although maybe he won't. I don't
So
know just how
quiet
crazy
this
he is.
time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear?
Feet deep in the sand. I get a distinct impression that even if you were about to disappear, he wouldn't let you because he's curious now. Wonder if that's part of his gamble. Ah, damn! Breaking that took me too close. I missed what it said.
Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
Did we just go in a circle? No, we came from the other side. It's a silly little maze. Not a bad one, though. Oh, hello there. Okay, let's see how we do this. Ah! So that's where it is. This is the first one that actually mattered to use the energy correctly. Oh. Oh, interesting. So I should probably work it backwards then. Let's try that. If I need to switch it in here, it needs to bounce off that, so it needs to go here to bounce there. But what would hit that just right? This one. Oh, I don't know how to do this one. Ooh, this is actually a little challenging. Sorry, I'm actually really amused by puzzles like this. So this one can't be that way, so it has to be there next. Same with that one. There's nothing over there. That one misses altogether, so this has to be the next step. Same with that one. There's only a handful of places that this would even shoot through. Oh, I see. But that means there's probably something over here then for a different way to take off. Okay, I see it. I wonder what's on the other side with the extra pieces. Oh, yeah, there's one over there as well. And... But red sullen faces sneer and snarl, but dry, sterile thunder without rain. Oh, that's gonna be fucked up. First things first, I want to double check what's on the other side. If I'm already on this side... Can this one switch? No. But it does let me move to a different position. Oh, I see. So I need to go to this one. There we go. That's the hidden side. And we got a chest. Nice. Secret party. Ha! What do we got here? Oh, okay. It's a piece I'll probably burn. Sorry, these entire puzzles are just massive amounts of dopamine directly to my head, man. I love every second about them. So I'm just going to do one thing quickly because my face looks a little off on this. Here we go. Just going to adjust the scaling of the color a bit. I'm still figuring out how to use a green screen. Some people do it easily, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Feeling lucky.
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
Herb. These things are way too annoying not to take whenever you can get them. So much exploring we need to do on my own time. It's gonna be fun. Oh. Well, I guess I probably should solve this while I'm at it. Looks like it might be important. Ah, that was fun. And we got a chest. Nice. More shoes. Hey, I mean, it's more things I can burn to get better level up. Ooh. If there were rock, but no water. Oh, is this side cut off? Oh, it's a big monster. And I can't get to it yet. Okay. Oh? I'll do the Hanu one later.
Brother Hanu,
I guess I'm doing this one now. It's orphaned. Oh no, she? They're all doing something horrible, she?
There's only one place he can be going. Whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Oh no. So that little clockwork is not seeing me because I'm behind a wall. So good.
Beautiful dream is about to end. The beautiful dream will never end.
Origami bird talking about a beautiful dream. That's weird. Oh, I can't even walk up the stairs? Ah. Yeah. Yeah, there's just something absolutely amazing about having an explosive. Oh, I can actually open that. I can't walk upstairs, but I can open a chest twice my size. Ah. All right, Dream Jolt. Let's see what you got. So, do I do it over here? I probably need to go do that still. Maybe there's something I need to clear over here instead.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes.
Is that the memory talking? Oh, so there was another little chest. I should probably go grab that before I figure anything. Ah, bit my tongue. July came early, Speedy. Hell yeah! In the best way possible. What could be more American than rocket launchers? More rocket launchers. That's a good point. Yeah. Hey, Stellar Jade. No complaints here. That is very hard to look at very close to the screen. Wow. Love the music for Honkai. Also, yoink. Alrighty then. Might as well turn these on. They're gonna run away anyways. I'll catch them as they get collected. Seriously, they're all over here. You're doing this game? Really? This is gonna bug me if I don't do it now. I was gonna go right by it, but no. It was a small city piece, but I can take it. But could they take my rocket launcher? Oh, considering they're still dead, apparently the answer to that is no, they could not. There's a door. I wonder if the door can open. That's probably not a big deal. Wait, there's another piece over here. Oh, that was remarkably easy. To force you to do the Hanu stuff, yeah. No, you already did it. I wonder if I can open that door. I'll double check just in case. It would be weird if there's just like a random door I can open. Would that actually work? Actually, it seems like this guy can see what can be interacted with. So far, it's looking like the door is a no on that one. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, there was another chest hidden here. Oh. Well, I would have missed that one completely. I swear, there's so many things here. Dude. I doubt this door can be interacted with, but... Nope. No, it's just set scenery. Damn. That would have been really fun. It was like, oh, hey, by the way, here's an entire other pathway. Fine. Boss Stone's treasure, Shay. So I didn't find it yet? How did I not find it? Oh, I probably need to go upstairs to do it still. Alright, alright, alright. I'll take your treasure chest and your little dog too. Oh, you're right, that's the other side. Oh, this is a big chest. Oh, there's more pieces down here. Okay. Not bad. I usually don't enjoy puzzles like this, but it kind of fits. Oh, we got a gold one. HP. It's a headpiece. It's not bad. Of course it has to be HP. Speed and attack. It's flat attack. Ooh. Damn. I mean, if everything goes into speed, that could be pretty good, but... Oof. That's an oof, all right. I mean, it's still a piece I can feed, but... Oh, hey, look. Birds that will die immediately.
Stream 4.
Real shame if something came and murdered you. Yeah. Unlimited Acheron power. That's an enemy I should buff up for. Okay. We got one buff in. We'll get a second buff in. And let's actually take this somewhat seriously.
The game is on. Feeling spiffy?
Another journey begins.
Let's see about leaving that
Waters of
piece up.
oblivion.
I want to leave him. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. And the last piece goes to that one just in time, too. Oh, it didn't die. Oh, wow. Get a little buff there so no one takes any damage.
The dice have been
Drops
blessed.
the ability.
Or maybe
Still kind of
they'll
surprised I
take it
got
all.
him.
Watch your head.
I didn't spend a second. I just used what I already saved up. Also, holy shit, Jessica, you found the channel through the old Halcyon Bridge reactions. Ah, dude. Man, I love doing those things. They're so fun. I'm always tempted to go back and just rewatch them because it's been more years than I'm going to say out loud because, oh god.
10 seconds.
Dude, I need to go back and do them again. Thank you very much.
Destined for oblivion.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
See, that speeds everyone up a bit.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Get another buff. Let's see how much damage I can really lay on this thing. Don't need that. Just go for a short attack. And moving Acheron a bit.
Free will,
Right
or was
before
it
the doggo.
fate? Still waters of
And
oblivion.
it gives me a buff. Oh, I'm only at
I weep
3.
for the departed.
2 stacks. And whoa, you found me through the Glitch Tale playlist? Dude, the Glitch Tale was awesome. And I think there's still more. I think there's more coming out. I know Jail put some notes out about it, but it was more about a song than anything else. Granted, the songs are pretty good. She does good work.
This is what exploring the cosmos is
Oh,
all
hello
about.
there. Effective hit res. Oh, effective hit rate, effective res, crit damage, and attack. That... Ooh. There's a fourth one that could still fall in. If that happens to be crit rate or attack, that could be nice. The effect res could be good for certain orbs or chains. This... I don't know if I want to save it, but... It's feet for the attack, so maybe someone more follow-up based who doesn't need speed. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, that's a tough one. I'll hold off for now. Alright. I should have actually probably did a story too. The problem with Acheron is I just want to smash everything. Speaking of story. Oh, this was a game. I'll come back to it later.
Ah, it really is you.
Spring forth, the gleam of old blades.
Dead. Tough fight. And you are now open. Whatever works. Make it a lot easier to finish this out later. Alright, little baby.
I don't know why, mister.
Mini Vereen.
But you always give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you.
Oh, this is how they're
Sad
doing
that I
it.
can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
This is so weird because it's so very different than how the other pseudo 3D version of him is inserted into his head, and it's a much more antagonistic force. I'm assuming this is the same thing, but it just feels different. Oh, Jessica, you just got into Honkai? Which Honkai? Because there's a very big difference. Honkai Star Rail is still more lighthearted than the other option, which would be Honkai Third or Impact. I mean, Third takes a while to get dark. And I know saying what some of the early chapters have in them still does not count as dark. Although I think the story picks up in Star Rail way faster. In Impact, it takes about like 8 chapters for it to really hit good levels. Then it stays at those levels from what I've seen.
You're going back?
Yes, I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
Seems much less antagonistic in general.
You're home. Where is it?
I think you know the answer.
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are.
The coffin?
In this dream.
Depressed Impact Third, Mulkey? Yeah. Live in a dream.
This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it.
It's also not real. Like you.
But, mister, why don't you like it?
Because it's not his lived reality. And unlike a lot of people, they don't make it
Because
their home.
they're not here.
I don't know how many people are like that. They just don't actually exist.
Where are they then?
I think I can figure that out.
I don't know.
Yeah? Not the answer I was expecting. He probably never saw them die, huh? Just kind of assumes it considering the entire only survivor thing.
You do know, but there's no point pressing the issue.
Yeah. It's more like, I know, but I don't know for certain because I didn't see it. I didn't turn around. Running away and not listening to the laughter. Yeah.
Admit it. You're tired.
Yep, which is part of why he's probably about to do something stupid. Maybe intentionally.
We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him.
Yeah, but why are you choosing to stay when he, I don't think, will?
Your past and future.
Really still don't believe that one.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream.
Only the dream, though?
This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death.
Eh? Not expecting him to say that.
The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring.
Kind of got that
What
impression
we
from him.
want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage.
Can I just point out how this grandizing, almost victim speech, or speech to the victim, specifically their victim, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm building up my villain moment, just showing what you are. And then having that smooth saxophone in the background is just so weird. It's like the tone of the story and the tone of the music are not fitting right now, and it is actually weird.
You'll be the closing
See?
act, the final sacrifice.
One hell of a show. You can only do it once, though. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have that on. So, blink.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
I just heard that in Jaden Yuki's voice. I heard every second of
Of
this.
course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator.
They know which emanator it is.
That's-
Unless there's a different one. I'm assuming
That way,
it's the one we
IPC
know
will
about.
earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of.
Doubt it. He's a less cool Alistair. Oh god, Jessica. I mean, you're not wrong, but
This isn't the first time. You've
he
been
tries a
an
lot
escape
harder.
artist from day
He also
one.
fails a lot harder.
This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death.
If we're lucky, it's Sundays. But the story's going to cheat us out of another character fight.
So
If that's the case, I don't wanna know
why
about it.
Diamond chose you.
It's a way to get rid of someone.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
Oh, I was thinking of Jade, not Diamond.
It's hard, isn't it?
Really? No, seriously, MiHoYo. I know you won't see this, but really? You got the IPC, whose entire identity is based on their gems, hard gems, and you're saying it's hard. Talking about someone named Diamond. I don't even think it's an intended pun. This is a translation. It might not have the same connotation for all I know, but really? There is definitely someone in the translation team going, I know what I did. Oh my, I just, they know what they did. They have to know what they did. I'm not actually disappointed in the slightest. It's just, I'm sitting here going, okay, they got away with it.
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Yeah, I doubt that one.
Why, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible.
Basically impossible and impossible are very different, though. I mean, it's
Like
one hell of a
anything,
gamble. You have to be a
doing what
gotcha
you
player for.
want.
Oh.
We can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as
Well,
much
that's a
time as
bad pun, and I
possible.
regret it not making it.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime.
I make a point of never making the right
Luck
choice.
always seems like it's on your side.
It's like he's blessed by Gathros. Be funny if that turns out to be an actual god.
Having never lost before, but
If there's a god of luck version of him as an emanator, that would be funny as hell. Although I think he's going to die.
why must it be you?
Why not?
If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more, if these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gallagher, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths,
Then he just hasn't pushed hard enough.
what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
That might be why he's looking for a way out, too. It wins or it ends.
Well, maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Some people say it's the journey, some people say it's the end, and in his case, it's the end to see what the journey was. Because he's too myopic. Because also, if he stops to think about it, it would probably break him. And reaching the end would probably do the same.
Fine. Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead.
And the first version of him to say the word friend without sounding like some kind of sociopath is literally the even more sociopathic version of him. From a god mind whammy. I'd say, oh my god at this point, but I think that's a little too on the nose.
Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's...
Talking yourself.
It's best to die without regrets.
And there's money token.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Kakavasha. They've just put up the name.
Sure.
Quotes though.
Come on.
We're actually taking a picture in a dream of a version of him that'll stay in the dream. Does that imply that we actually get to talk to his dream self when he eventually dies in reality? That would be disturbing. I do not see the images.
How nice. Now I can see what I look like too.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your expression will look more natural.
Sure, I will. Then, mister, are you going back too?
Yep.
I can't leave yet.
Oh.
I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage,
Yeah.
aren't you?
One hell of a stage.
Let's go then.
Clover Bills.
I'll
I
take
just
you to the
noticed that.
stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No
Oh, that's one
wonder
way to put
your
it.
clothes are so stylish.
Only his past self would think his clothes are stylish. They are needlessly tacky in the best possible way.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Yeah.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Oh.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
So if they get promoted high enough, they can choose their own dress code. See, that's just unrealistic.
Awesome. I hope I can become as good looking as you when I grow up.
Please set your bar somewhere else.
Of course you can.
Okay, now he's just stroking his own ego.
You'll be better and stronger than me.
Oh, we got a bird. Burb. Three times to the burb. Hanu burb. Accept this token of our appreciation. I wish I could just break that, just send it everywhere. Ah, to be or not to be. That is the question of me stealing shit. Alright. One more puzzle. I'm really curious to see how much of the story I have ahead of me because I really do not know what's happening. And avoiding spoilers only works until I give up. Or I catch up. I prefer one option over the other. There we go. I wonder if there's a bigger version of this. Like a much larger and grander puzzle version. Maybe if I finish all this. Ooh, speed, your internet crashed? Ooh, and your victory wasn't... Did you get to redo it, or did you just lose out? Oh. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen to me, because it has before multiple times where my internet crashed, and I just lost progress. Oh, that would suck. I don't know why, but this is like the nicest bar I've seen so far. Just a little on the side, red carpet behind it. And there's a burb. I swear, they just put them everywhere. Also, I might be craving soda from everyone talking about Soul Glad. It's stupid, but I literally am right now, man. And we're supposed to go that way. Oh, hello. Did I already go this way? Oh, okay. So there's all the other things that I could eventually do. And it leads to the theater. Yep, these are the other options. Oh, hey, there's one over here. Gun. You think you could stop me? I stopped me with a gun. That sounds so bad now that I said it out loud. Oh, God. So what actually did I pick? Oh, I got an achievement. And discover Clock Studios theme park, hidden area of your bubble pinball. Ah. There's a bunch of places. Considering I'm just doing this right now to get rid of all the extra moments. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong direction again. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Considering the storyline, probably not the right choice of words.
Behind this curtain is the grand stage.
Let's make an entrance.
It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready?
No, let's do it anyways.
Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous.
Cute kid.
Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed.
Would he just give it to himself then?
Putting our palms together is a simple ritual.
Joink.
By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless
That's how you say it?
us.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong the entire time. I thought it was Fengi.
If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
Baby
It's all
train.
right. I know how to do it. Of course I know.
Probably haven't done it in a long time.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Your lives? Fun?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday.
Oh, he was named after a holiday?
The Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side.
Are they?
The catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance.
But we know that didn't work out, did they?
Without this rain, the catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good
Firefly,
fortune will bless
Firefly,
your
yeah.
sister with success.
And there's his mentality. He's taking a horrible situation and people trying to threaten him as a way to kill them. And he probably did end up getting rid of them. But also, it probably... I wonder if this is the moment where she ended up dying.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer
And
the
she
call.
knows she's going to die.
She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive. As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you.
And this is the moment about her telling him to run. They'll fight back, they'll kill off the enemy, and then they'll be dead. So even though he doesn't know she's dead, He knows she's dead. Hey, old man, what's up, man? And you didn't see a 100-ton mech, so this is heresy. Oh my god. If there was 100-ton mechs in 40k, that'd be awesome. Except the one time they made a game about being in a knight. It was mobile, and it really was fine for the time, but for the time.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
Speed, I don't think there's IPC would count as space Nazis. They feel more like space... honestly, space Amazon is probably more accurate. And I am saying that knowing full well there are actually companies that could choose that are worse. Like Nestle. They're not as bad as Nestle. I know what I said. If you want to be fucked up at night, look it up. There's documentaries. They're not old. And I mean both the documentaries and the shit that makes Nestle horrible. Yeah.
May the goddess Gayathra close her eyes 3 times.
3
Keep
times?
your blood eternally pulsing.
Wait. Doesn't the goddess of harmony have 3 eyes? Maybe I'm
Let
just
your
misremembering.
journey be forever peaceful,
Oh, that never happened.
and your schemes forever concealed.
Yeah, that part he never did either.
Farewell.
He made them so obvious people
Kakavasha.
ignored them. Which technically is. She goes to fight knowing she
Newsflash
does.
from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control.
But
The
No survivors.
insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Abjin, who were under the protection of the IPC,
oh, that's more missing than I
resulting
thought.
in 6,728 deaths and 3,452
That was a
missing.
small clan.
The casualties are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team.
Is that the entire world
The
population? No,
spokesperson
only for an area.
expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens.
You know, I just need to leave the "We're sorry" from South Park tabbed, because that's every time I hear anything to do with the IPC saying "we're sorry," I just think of that, and it fits way too perfectly. Also, old man is going to be depressed because he's playing League. Oh god, I am so sorry, man. I've also never played League because I can't stand using a keyboard to play games. I can get used to it sometimes in some games, but a lot of them, I mean, I just run a controller because it's just easier. And also because it integrates really damn easily. Also, I might have broken the Bluetooth because nothing will connect to it. Yeah, or I failed to install that, which is also an entirely relevant possibility. No, because I still have Wi-Fi. Unless Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are not connecting, in which case, I might not have installed Wi-Fi on the PC. I never thought of that. Probably shouldn't.
Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall for all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Yeah. The basic right of, we're going to be too slow, give us your money.
Kakavasha?
Oh. The illusion went away.
Bye.
And we only have one option.
Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin.
What show exactly?
This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you.
For the 5 minutes it counts for.
Kakavasha.
His past self.
By the way,
before you go, I have a personal question.
Still want to punch that guy even more than Adventurine.
Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
If he doesn't, I do. You seem like assholes.
Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome.
Start rolling the dice in places you don't like.
Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
You already got that outcome before.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm March 7th.
Well, she
I'm
has a
sure
reaction
she
to
needs no
Himiko.
introduction, as you definitely know her.
I still deserve a proper intro. You can call me Clocky.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Should we be?
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you.
I mean, they've had
And
weird
we
strangers
trust
before.
his judgment.
Literal Stelron.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Adventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity.
I don't think she poses a direct intentional threat to the Trailblaze Astral Express, but can we be completely honest? No danger is a bit of a stretch there. I mean, theoretically, you should probably be on par, but you're currently gimping yourself, so no, not as much. I am so looking forward to another version of Welt that goes full-on Hersher, which does seem to be on par with a full-on Emanator, if she's a good example of what an Emanator would do power-wise.
Which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
Yeah,
You
I don't
want
think we'll get that
to
chance.
Create a situation where all three parties are present?
Oh?
There must be some
I wonder if we're seeing the
deeper
other half of that
meaning
now,
behind
leading to that
Adventurine's
stage.
actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected.
Like destroy the world?
Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Bellabog and the Xianzhou.
Honestly, I'd say it's closer to Bellabog than not, actually. While there's a lot of factions, the one that really seems to break down is there's an evil leader in charge, personal opinion at this point, and then there's a bunch of other people we may or may not ally with, and we're going to ignore the rest and just do our own thing. Zhou had a lot of factions that actually mattered because I don't think we're going to end up punching them in the face. But we must met out justice for the dead. Maybe we should now get out of here while we still can. I am the bone of my bat. Oh my god, they actually quoted Archer. I mean, I have no choice but to choose this one. Yoink.
You're talking weird again.
Yes.
But
Yes,
it's a
she
good
is.
vibe. No matter what, we can't ignore the safety of Penacony.
I mean, yeah, we can.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Well planned out.
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Dude.
Let's move out then. But where do we start looking for him?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
And then we bash the trap in its face. I mean, Adventurine. We'll bash someone in their face. Also, Speedy said people wake up when they're killed. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we haven't had that line yet. It would fit too well.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he actually went on the loudspeakers.
The most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin.
Robin's getting married? I thought she was already dead.
IPC cordially invites
Where is Tectone anyways?
to Clock Studios theme park.
Jeez.
Look. Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive,
I always wonder if I should change the
won't all
title
of
to using
Adventurine's
Tectone's
plans
girlfriend
be
and
for
dropping
nothing?
Robin into the party.
Let's get going, everyone.
That'd be funny.
The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
Really? The entire idea of this place is based on hours? You just call it the hour of... God damn it, Welt. Ugh. Are they about to jump in? Are we going to convince little babies to jump in a fountain? Okay. That is weird. I'm just going to walk away. Just walk away.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna go down. Are you ready?
Ready as ever. Let's go murder things. Actually, before I do that, I just want to
Your
make a quick adjustment.
trauma isn't.
Let's see. Hope we're prepared for the fight. Honestly, with my main team, I don't think anything in the game really gives me too much pause anymore. Because Acheron is so freaking powerful, I don't really care. Here we go. Yeah, I got really lucky on her stuff. I put everything in traces. Probably one of the first characters I've all finished. Minus, well, a few others. Oh, I actually haven't finished her either. I think I finished Dan Heng. And... oh, this one too. Got good relics. I'm trying to fight for better ones, but... it's about as good as it's going to get. Overall, my stats look pretty good. It's not perfect. I actually decided to go a little higher crit damage and a little lower crit rate because I've been using her to or just help that a bit. Actually, let's make a change quickly. Team lineup. Love that you can do this. This is nice. It's a small team difference, but it's the one I take. Main team enabled. Alright, is there any last minute things? Maybe a buff to Sparkle? I know I haven't really built her well. 260 damage or crit is not bad, but... Any last minute things? They're all maxed out. Traces are good enough until I get more of these, and... yeah, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Really, is there anyone I can actually do anything with? This team is good enough. I want to get here, but this just... ugh. Her relics are about as good as it's going to get. A little more health, a little more defense. That reduces damage taken on top of her other damage reduction, which is really nice, actually. I wonder what other people put on her. Yeah, same thing I do. Let's see if the... oh, no, don't do that. Let's try this. Disciple. And Hunter. Let's see. Yeah, Sparkle, the only thing I'd try and build with her was crit damage because that's what her stuff scales on to buff. Let's see. The recommended is HP percentage on her? Really? Yeah. Oh, I guess that's partially what she does there. Speed, yeah. I think I got speed boots. Yeah? Okay, so I got... speed does not... this has crit damage and crit rate. It's really not a big difference. Speed, attack, and crit rate. Not even sure what to do this one. Matthew, what is the game like? Generic gacha gameplay, but Honkai games usually have really good storylines. Star Rail, mostly from the beginning, gets engaging and gets better as it goes. Honkai Impact 3rd, which is the predecessor game to this, it's a slow burn in the beginning because they didn't quite get the storytelling down pat, but if you make it in far enough, the story gets a little darker, a little more interesting, a little more confusing. And then it gets some animations that are absolutely amazing to the point where you can watch them, and even with no understanding of the game, there's an amazing story that is emotionally gripping. And that's with no understanding. So if you play the game itself, you cry like a bitch. They are depressing, and it's well done, but ugh. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. It's good enough.
I have a back. Let's waste no.
My team's good enough. If there's anything else I need to do, I'll do it later.
Mr. Yang.
Oh?
Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
Do they need to know?
It's
I mean, he rarely talks
just
about
like
his.
you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness.
Oh?
Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words.
Huh.
But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment.
You considered Otto your friend. Your judgment does not count for shit. I mean, you're awesome,
I also
but still.
believe that if it were their choice to make,
I mean, also, he wasn't your friend
they
forever.
would make the same one.
But... well, actually, I think it was the first Welt who said he was his
you.
friend. Okay, maybe it's not as bad.
I'm grateful.
Well, it's
To
well
reciprocate.
done. Oh my.
In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you. If
she can find
my
it.
meager strength is required.
Meager my ass! Ooh. Lightning, physical, and ice. The Jing Liu team's not bad, but let's be honest, we all know what I'm going to do here. Yeah. Which is lightning. And, you know what? If ice is actually useful, Halo might be a better option. Just a little damage reduction. Hey, it works. And Fu Xuan, because she is legitimately just really good at what she does. I mean, not doing damage. That's never something she's good at, but just... I
We're
like
back
damage reduction
here
more than
again.
shields.
Adventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location.
I don't really think he chose this one.
That guy's really taking it to a whole new level.
That is a way to put it.
Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Not a soul in sight.
Yep.
The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too.
And he seems like he knows he's going to die to
Everyone,
us.
pay attention.
I'm assuming it's a fight.
The other party has obviously come prepared.
Argenti isn't a bad choice? Oh. Yeah, but for some reason, I just can't seem to get any relics on Adventurine or Argenti. Or... okay, I'm going to be completely honest. I have a really good version of a few characters, and everyone else sucks. I cannot get good items to save my life. Really?
Dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the Watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting
Okay,
the
this is
nameless of the renowned Astral Express. Welcome to the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Oh, I should have gone faster. Damn it.
You're late.
His voice changed.
This unsought guest.
Unsought guest?
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Adventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
Oh? Because we brought Acheron, that's why.
Naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor.
Oh, who's appearing here?
Everyone, give it up for Miss Demaron!
Huh? Mommy, look, I'm on TV. March is so done
Let
with
me
it.
remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and her identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Yeah.
Oh no, they do. Of course they do.
He was trying to
Otherwise,
gain
why
our
would I work
trust?
So hard to gain your trust and then invite you all.
That was him trying to gain our trust?
Because
I'm assuming he's lying, because
she's
anything else is
the only
weird.
one who saw all 3 homicides. She is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Drain's promise is nothing but a sham.
I think it's more it doesn't usually exist.
3 homicides?
Who was the... oh.
That's right, madam.
The third one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park.
Because we're going to kill Adventurine. And he's making it a broadcast to show that he's going to die. Which is weird, because I thought he had to die at 13th deaths or something. Because that seemed to be the big mimetic number.
A truly grand death. You, and you.
He's lying about them dying.
Are going to die. And it's all because of you.
I think he's setting up his own death. That's what he even talked about with the grand death, yeah.
You will become the personification of death.
I mean, I think they've already done the personification of death with a baseball bat and paranoia agent, but yeah, I don't think we're going that direction. I ain't that powerful.
Never underestimate yourself. Like I said, you have the power to turn the tide on the entire game.
Have you ever read a line and you look at it going, we're talking in character, but also this is very much the writers going, hey, don't worry. We know exactly what this writing sounds like right now. You're welcome. Yes, main character. It's so on the nose. I love it.
Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident.
I don't think they can explode. They usually seem to take over people. Also, I think he's lying to kill himself on live TV. But he's giving us the reason to do it, and it would ring flat unless we played his stuff in advance to know that his plan is his own death.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
What did it say? The entire park will reduce the shut. I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator. The IPC fleet has a navigator? Honestly, I thought they just kind of went places and stayed there. Huh. Didn't even know they had a fleet.
Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me. By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
Except that's what he's telling us, but it's not actually how it is.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble.
Except the gamble isn't actually detonating it.
I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the golden sands. But the sun could not kill me, and the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the Guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck.
I mean, it kind of was. Constant and considerable constant luck. Have I mentioned constant?
Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death?
No. Actually, this is the first time I've heard it.
Does life slumber? All because we are not ready for the final rest.
And that's why he said he's tired.
Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams.
And they're putting in quotes, but not red.
Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline.
He even updated the board to have his logo.
Nor do you have any reason or grounds to.
He's intentionally egging us on to fight him. Oh.
The dice are cast.
Oh, and it brought out the spear, too. And Sunday's bird watching.
Ready to unveil your cards. The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble.
Spades.
Claiming the win.
What? Did he literally get a jetpack for this?
Walking the brink of death for rebirth.
Every time I hear that.
Right. Let's see who has the last laugh.
Let the game begin!
Dude. Time to beat Michael Jackson wannabe. Oh god, I see it. Let's see. Pokemon faster. I want to get that buff in. It's probably better just to use the usual rotation.
Another journey begins. On the still
Get
waters
another
of
buff.
oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Enemy targets detected. Enough.
Get that.
Allow me to make a divination. Converge and
Let's see how much damage I could actually do to him.
I
Just with
weep
this
for
first
the
hit.
departed.
It looks so slow going at 1x speed.
Dust's reign. It too shall fall.
Oh, that's kind of low. I guess I haven't set it up perfectly yet. Oh?
Commencing support.
Oh, everyone's knocked down. Well then. Let's see what their shtick is. Self-destruct, unremovable. Summoner is defeated. The summoned object will also be defeated. Nickel Fortune. Immune to damage. When this unit is attacked by a target that has entered the gamble, one random number, 1 in 6 of the target. Immune to damage. Okay. Huh. What is the gamble? Oh, he's imaginary? Oh. Huh.
Time to make a decision.
They're oh, because I have to attack one of them.
I'll contain them.
Hers. So 2 2s. Did that go well? Oh, I want AoE dealers. Oh, I see.
Let's kick it up a notch.
Also,
Did
it's
you
just
come
too
here of your
slow
own
without that.
volition? Or was it
Let's
fate?
play hide and can you find the answer?
Give it a buff.
All things in this world have their law. Human creation.
Store up the next one. Give a little healing to everyone. Only a little, but I only need a
For
little.
oblivion.
Another buff.
Another journey on the still waters of oblivion.
Enemy targets detected.
I can't break him right here, so it's not worth trying.
No matter.
And she got the healing in. Alright. Don't need that refreshed yet. So let's just do a small one. And by small, I mean pulling an Acheron.
Feeling spiffy?
Free will or destined for oblivion.
Nice. Oh, the laughing effect.
As long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance.
Jeez. Roll high to beat the boss die roll? Oh, okay.
Is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble. Prepare for some.
Yin and yang.
Give a little healing back.
I'll go in first.
Would she get her ability back? No, it's probably not worth it for that. We need an 8. But
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
ah, there we
I
go.
weep for the departed.
Probably not the right way to do it.
It too shall fall.
That is. That would be enough. Might be a waste, but it does work it. And this would knock her up all the way. That is the wrong way to pull it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for
How many times do I need to beat it anyways? So it's for each one I need to do it. Oh, okay.
Still waters of oblivion.
I see through you.
And she's the one that would have some trouble with that, so
Human creations.
Sparkle might be going down.
It's all or nothing.
Enemy data
Oh, that wasn't
secure.
nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Net markers activated.
Okay,
Time
yeah.
for good old counterattack.
That's not a bad option, though. Interesting way he works. I actually like his mechanic. Alright.
Enemy targets detected.
That's the last bit I needed. And time for some damage.
It too shall fall.
Everybody's like that.
down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free?
Oh? Ooh. Oh, Himiko's jumping in.
Always hide your ace with a straight face.
What is to see?
I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last shit. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
This is still a dream, though. What's he doing? Invoking the fact that he would be an emanator by using it. Stacks of dice! Oh, not dice, wow, chips.
Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
I don't think so, unless she does.
You're leaving?
There was people who survived to say that?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Who was she talking to?
Penacony.
Oh?
What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
I don't think they're strong enough to say no.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if that's not what I want.
Oh, so she doesn't like them.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
Probably.
You still have a strand of color.
The hair.
But not much.
It's both a metaphor and a literal factor for her.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end.
Oh! Wait, device? X? Why device? Destroying the dream. Oh, Welt's going in too!
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain.
Seeing all the bits of May in there.
The tide arrives, leading you back home.
And he got his wish. Shattering the dream. Showing it was all a lie. Because someone died. And then he woke up.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole.
Why was it Device X?
And see? Have I succeeded?
It's X, isn't it? She replied, I want to die. A walk among the tombstones. This is where we go our own way. Oh, dude. I can't even check out what that means yet. And if I'm right, we're looking at Ix, the black hole, implying that Ix might be the god of Honkai.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Oh, there's the little versions of him through the ages growing up.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Wealth, status,
I wonder if this is
power.
what everyone is like at death.
The IPC will give you whatever you want. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
I don't think he was expecting a place. And she's here too.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But
I mean, honestly, the crazy part is the one group I know about that's assigned to Nihility as their, path is the Annihilation Doctors, who are explicitly good people trying to show Ix that there is good in the universe, and they know they'll fail, but they're doing it anyways. I don't see why Nihility seems to have the nicest emanators, because it's the most depressed Aeon.
the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility.
The arm breaking down.
That's all.
Or being overwritten.
That's all. My friend,
Doctors
you
of
really
Chaos,
leave
yeah.
me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX.
Oh, they just say
Under
IX.
the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
Oh.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Which was your point.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything.
And you would be disappointed
Now
if
that
you
you've
survived.
accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone.
Yep.
No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago.
By showing everyone on
Real
screen you
death
could
does
die.
not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Except it does. You died.
Why would I do this?
Because it would fuck Sunday over.
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering.
Damn.
Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
Oh?
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
Huh.
It's that person's identity, isn't it?
Yoink.
I see
Still
you're in the
assuming it's
know.
Misha.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves.
And his death just caused a lot of waves.
This dream of theirs
Literally
isn't a
through the city.
boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world.
Because the dream is bigger than just them.
That barrier they build keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering.
What would those secrets be?
Who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
And that's why they construct the dream.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak.
Oh?
Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
I'm assuming Firefly.
Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean.
But if you survive,
and with
then
the way they
your point.
buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the memory zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
By cutting you in half?
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier.
And you probably did.
You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths.
Yeah, very lucky indeed.
I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams.
Yeah?
I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you.
I don't think he would care
You
for
possess
that.
great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides. Constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others. Leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy. Both are essential.
Is he
and
winning,
in your
though?
plans, the IPC always
Yeah, by his
wins.
calculus, probably.
Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Really?
Well, that's a huge gamble, isn't it?
Really? They had invaluable
But allow me
lives?
to point out a mistake.
Yeah?
The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter.
I would not be surprised in the slightest if you set it up so you just assumed you would win. Because you just kind of do.
Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Adventurine stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage.
What do you feel like if you actually had that working still? Probably not someone that they would fuck with as much.
If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
He just had to make
It is
himself the
pointless
villain.
to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea.
Considering they're in a memory place right now, standing on what looks like a sea, I'm wondering if there might be some relation between the Aeons deeper than that. Like, overlapping domains, maybe. I mean, they kind of hint that that's a possibility in the simulated universe with how there's interactions, but I thought that was more just a game mechanic. And Matthew, his game is heads I win, tails you lose. Yeah, those are pretty hard bets to walk away from. And in his case, it worked out.
And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
Nope.
Wavered?
He hasn't won as much as he hoped all the time.
Of course I have.
But
I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that, I have nothing.
Spoken like someone who actually has money.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Not sure he's okay with that.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
Oh?
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
Oh, that's what this scene is building at. It's beyond just the current narrative with Penacony, but showing that the initial assumption that emanators are just mouthpieces for the Aeon, it's showing that that's not the case because they don't have to be, which is kind of like the Chaos Doctors. Nihility Doctors, whatever, Chaos Doctors, where you can be following the path in the exact way the Aeon doesn't want. Probably showing that eventually we're going to show someone from Destruction who's an emanator who is explicitly not working along the lines of Destruction. That would be ironic and probably going to be the main character. So they seem to be narratively the person doing that. And may or may not have been spoiled by lines in the initial simulated universe if you get certain endings.
And because of that, it's pointless.
I don't know. Looks interesting as hell.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why then do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life.
She's a lot more emotive right now.
But you said
yes, it's more
sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber? Because we are not ready for the final rest. So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change.
There's just that tiny little bit of color at the ends of her hair, just a shadow. I find it funny that they made the metaphor that her hair she's not completely out of color, and there's just that tiny little bit just reflected there. It's more just the lighting than anything else, but it's just there. Such a cool little visual metaphor.
But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning.
Oh?
Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer.
I'm assuming she's talking about...
Good luck.
Ropoth? Oh, Dr. Ratio. The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. It is both condescending, completely accurate to the character he's talking to, and also massively dismissive. How the hell are they able to write him so freaking dickish while being polite and nice and not being a dick, but also the dickishness without being I hate and love Ratio's character. It's like I get so annoyed with him every time he's on screen. But also they do it so well. I mean, he's not even on screen. He's literally just a lie. Yeah. Honestly, though, Milky Nameless, you're talking about how Acheron is so weird as an emanator nihility, because I think that's what they're establishing. The emanator isn't their Aeon. Even though we're being told early on, the emanator is essentially an extension of the Aeon's will. I think we're being shown that is not the case. So we could probably find someone from Preservation who would destroy everything, like Adventurine, or who'd be willing to do that to get what they want. And then we find someone from Nihility who's talking about self-preservation and not killing yourself. Acheron. It's just they don't have to be that way. There's still a lot of personal choice in there, which is kind of what they did narrative-wise for Hershers and Honkai Back Third, which makes sense considering Welt is still here. Seriously, the ratio is sick. I love it.
Then I shall get going.
It will make your cameo at the end a little less interesting. Who else is appearing? The baby version of him.
You're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
That's the point.
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
They changed how it looked. Before, we were always looking at it straight on, because it would always have that same aspect. But now you can see there's a graduation to one side more than the other. We moved. I wonder if that's important.
Then are you going to?
Yep.
I'll get there one day. But not now. There
Really
will
thought he
come a
would die
day
here.
when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gallagher Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing?
I wonder if we get to see the deep version of the memory.
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha, and to make them proud.
I feel the phrase, "What the fuck were you doing?" is probably more likely.
Good luck.
Oh, God.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gallagher Triclops.
I hope we actually do get to meet that god, rather than just being a nervous one.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing.
Oh.
May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed.
The
Our
god of
paths will
rogues.
cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras.
We definitely need to change the thumbnail and the title.
Farewell,
Just the happy.
Kakavasha.
Is that Harmony saying goodbye to him? Embrace the quiet death. But this man is different. He lives and breathes in the present. Daring gamble, no vision of morrow ever graced his dreams. Life knows no quietude. His fate yet demands him to win them all. Whether tempest, one other shroud his very breath. Final depths, once again falling, die, as earthly rust.
The light of the Adventurine stone has disappeared.
Temporarily.
This only represents one outcome.
You know what? I was going to hold off because it's a very somber moment, but I think we need to quote Otto on this. Sorry, not Otto on this one and say the dead return.
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
Did he still have your stone as well?
Your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory.
She wanted her stone there.
Then,
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
Huh. What are they harvesting? Probably the planet?
I come for an audience. I come to fill wine. And I come to claim.
Her stone, most likely.
I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
Oh, that is fucked up. I mean, I mentioned earlier someone who would go for preservation, but is really against it. I was going more Adventurine because he seems like, sure, it might all be destroyed, but it might not. And Jade, I'm getting the distinct impression, is more directly, yeah, let's let it wither and die. It's fine. She seems insane for her little vow there. They're just building them up all the time. Like, as much as we're supposed to say the Annihilation Legion is the bad guys, it doesn't feel like they're the only, they're like bad-er guys. Try and open your eyes, but I find only blackness. Whose POV is this? Unleashes the final assault. Dazzling shower of chips. Acheron drawing her blade for the crash. It's probably main character again. Stella. Stelly? Force severs the power of preservation. Time, space frozen instantly. Twisted knots. Your senses fail. Gravity tearing at your mind. Until a fire engulfs you in its embrace. Doesn't matter. Need to get out of here. Oh.
You're awake.
Sam?
I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
What have you done? I don't think I need to say one or the other.
A crevice between dreams. You've met me before. I'm Sam.
I wonder what the relationship was like back when they actually,
Hunter.
Before they were
I
mind
originally
blaming.
planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you.
Oh?
But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure.
Twice more, you didn't.
Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script.
Is that why we met?
Elio was right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains.
You know, if I didn't know the spoiler for this, this would be really confusing. But knowing that spoiler, it's like, oh, yeah, unforgettable gains. Literally the picture.
I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do.
The fuck?
Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade.
Kafka knows people's hearts. She probably ignores them.
Only apply to villains who need no mercy.
Honestly, that sounds like the main character most of the time.
So, there is only one method that I use.
Friendship kick?
This is to show you.
All that I am.
Oh shit, that just came up right here. The lines on the face. I didn't realize this was the reveal.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
The other mute might be Sam?
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
This is kind of weird because everyone calls him the security officer. No one called him his name, Gallagher, including Sunday. Hell, it's almost like they didn't even know who he was the entire time. I think this is the first person we've seen actually talk to him directly that wasn't the main character or the cast.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin.
Also, though, when Firefly comes up as the banner
Neglecting
option.
duties
Yeah.
will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Also, speaking of spoilers, I kind of figured out Gallagher has something to do with death because the entire 13 thing. I mean, they were not subtle saying, oh yeah, when someone had something happen 13 times, everyone ignored them. It's like, yes, yes, yes. They die at 13. It's a mimetic concept. I'm kind of surprised that Sunday's not aware of it, or is he just playing stupid?
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer.
Is it an accomplice?
I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
Accurate.
You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets.
Yeah, because he mentioned he was one of the people who came back. In his backstory, he was talking about how he was part of the crew that was initially with the Watchmaker, I think. And then him and Hanu, like, something's up with him. He's definitely not 13 years old. That's definitely the case. Pulling at the fangs, I'm assuming... Still missing information, but... Definitely doesn't seem human.
What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out.
Oh. Would this be... This is set before Adventurine got mind whammied. Oh. That was not what I was expecting, because the ambassador was Adventurine, unless it's talking about Jade coming in. Huh.
Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage?
Damn, I thought it was something from beforehand.
Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
Yeah?
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve. Telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival.
Telling them to?
Isn't that right, my brother?
Eh?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise?
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's.
Benny's?
The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, the mark of Woolsey.
Dreamscape producer, head of the Nightingale family, head of the Bloodhound Guard. Oh. He's a compound dream put together for the body, isn't he? Dead people, most likely.
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer.
True traits.
These are all true traits.
And we were already told that you could recover bits of the memory when Firefly initially popped.
From all 52 loyal family members.
Are they
when
dead
they are
now?
gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade, a complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, they're not dead? You can actually find them all? Oh, wow.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you.
But wouldn't he know one of his people is not real?
Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
I mean,
this proves
the stowaway
that
didn't
you
help
and
much.
the memory zone meme death are linked, and that's enough.
Honestly, I still thought Adventurine killed him.
I don't care how you did it.
Although he doesn't seem to care enough, so
I only care about one thing. The answer to a question.
And?
You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you.
No.
The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
And he popped. 12 system hours until Charmony Festival.
Newsflash!
Express.
Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase, accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system hours,
Oh, the
this
cyborg.
grand celebration
Boohill, right?
will commence with much fanfare.
Didn't realize who's in this.
I already told you! We can talk things out!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really
Oh,
had
that's his voice?
something urgent to attend
Oh,
to,
God.
so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Dude.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
Considering it's only a
For the
gun, they could
last
probably
time,
survive it.
State your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Slightly mechanical voice.
Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct?
That's probably more I
Well,
just missed.
That's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
Maybe the righteous part went away.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Yeah. You know, I want to say yes and make a joke about it, but honestly, I got family in Texas. There's parts of this country where everything he just said wouldn't be a joke. Also, according to Despian, Andrew Russell, the VA of Boot Hill, is married to Brenna Larson, the VA of Navia in Genshin? Oh, damn. That's actually really cool.
It probably is.
But the probably means you're not sure either. He's an American!
Pardon my
If I wasn't saving up for
frankness,
Firefly.
but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
I don't know nearly enough of those stories.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings.
You know, he's making a joke about this. I fully expect at some point we're going to find that. Also, reverting to Stellaron. That'd be weird. Also, am I the one who remembers that this is kind of a tagline from Marvel? I thought they had an enemy that did that sometime there.
Of course. I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless.
I mean, technically anyone can be, and it's not hard.
See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head.
Can we all just acknowledge that saying a 9mm is supposed to be a scary gun? I mean, if it's a gun, it's a gun. But it's only a 9mm. There's a reason police in America stopped using those. They don't put people down. It just hurts. And, I mean, for a normal person who's not effed up on drugs, that would be a lot. For someone who's so effed up on drugs, physical pain is something they aren't consciously able to process. No. This is like saying, see this knife I got? This is about the size of my thumbnail? I'm a threat now. Admittedly, also considering they've literally tried to kill him with a spear through his chest and all the other things. Yeah. Also, Boot is American. Actually, that's the weird thing. Even in America, we don't do inch bullets, I think, until you get to larger cannon sizes. I don't think I've ever seen anything there. It's still millimeters. Yeah.
I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger.
I'm pretty sure the bullet on his is actually just bigger than
the
9mm.
way it goes. So, you all have to first prove yourselves, huh?
Because he's not actually threatening. He's just walking away.
Recognize this?
No, I never actually bothered to pay attention.
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
He had no idea?
Model fudger?
Did he just censor himself?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan.
Oh my god,
His presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express.
I just got his entire character. The self-censoring did it. His entire thing is he puts on a good act. But he's actually bad at the act. He's probably very powerful to cover over the fact that he's not good at acting it. I love this character already. This is so stupid. I love it.
Is that enough?
Trying to threaten someone with a 9mm only. Someone who's an eliminator who doesn't realize it. Not believing he's on the real Express, but having evidence of it. And being surprised when someone just ignores him.
Not bad, kiddo.
He's probably actually really good at his job because they're playing him off as someone who's not.
And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
The censoring of himself. Does he have an auto-censor? Because robot? I saw his, like, image. Like, on the... What was it? The light cone, that's it. I forget words.
Now it's your turn.
Why do you keep censoring yourself?
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them.
Technically,
we ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie.
Run away or beg for forgiveness?
All right, then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
I just realized what we're looking at. I thought he was just wearing a shirt, but no, he's literally just wearing a top jacket and pants, and then he's completely bare-chested. So technically, we are now looking at the most nude character we have yet in Honkai Star Rail. 90% machine, yeah. I thought it was armored first because Sam, but no, because he's a machine or cyborg heavily invested. Or maybe full machine for all I know, because we do have that as an option. Actually, it'd be kind of really cool if he was just an Intelleron instead of a cyborg. That would be really neat, because it would be the first character. I mean, short of one that I don't think we're good, because they seem to be someone who we're holding off on as just an NPC for the moment.
And why would I play along?
Boredom. He has a very scary gun.
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
Why? I just realized his badge is holding his cape. Seriously, his design has a lot of elements in it. I love it. Oh, so he is actually a cyborg, not just looking that way? Okay.
Alright
Human?
then.
Oh.
Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Near dead? I'm assuming.
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an
collection of vigilante heroes doing what they think is right, but also being wrong.
Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
Considering the values are the IPC,
This
that's not a
reply
bad
does
option.
not instill trust. It only makes your predicament more precarious.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line.
Shoot first, ask questions, never.
Bully the weak, never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking.
I love how they're using this entire section right now, not just to do the Q&A because he's playing off how to not be insulted, or to insult someone who may or may not be real, but they're also giving you the introduction to the Galaxy Rangers directly from one's mouth. It's such a good way to drop the exposition in a way that doesn't feel like, hey, go read the book entry, which does exist. I didn't bother because I really don't care. Oh, and Claremont, am I going to be pulling for Firefly? Wait, I didn't realize Firefly had her banner up. I didn't even know it was announced. I know I've seen drip marketing for it, but I didn't realize it was coming up soon. Hell, I thought Boot Hill was coming up before Firefly. Admittedly, I'm definitely pulling for Firefly. I'll put money into that, but also I'm just going to save up a bit because, I mean, there's a lot of free stuff coming in this game. Might as well use it.
And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
He probably doesn't. He's just really an idiot.
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors.
Have you tried shooting it?
I could borrow the Nameless's identity.
Technically, they're all on the ground,
entire
too.
cosmos knows you're guests of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm
voice
here.
got louder.
It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. The son of a nice lady posing as one
He
of
actually
us.
said that?
She's on Penacony right now.
And that's why he's probably chasing after Acheron, and he probably doesn't realize how powerful she is. And she's doing it because they wouldn't let her in, because in her flashback they said they would never let her in. So she's impersonating the Galaxy Rangers, so they missed out on the invite because she's using it. So they're now chasing her. Admittedly, my money's still on her way more than him. Oh, and according to Spin, Boot Hill is the next banner. So that means I got a lot more time to save up for Robin. Wait, not Robin. I got her accidentally too, like Adventurine. It's weird because I haven't actually paid for anyone since Acheron, and that's a good thing because, whew, boy, I spent way too much on Acheron. So getting the last two characters with literally just the stuff you can get in-game, kind of surprising. Just had to win the 50-50 twice in a row, after also having won the 50-50 on Acheron. So yeah, that ain't happening again. And also not caring about their entire weapons, so that helped. Yeah, if he ever catches her,
informant
she's
is
dead.
a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appear in one moment and gone the next. She scares the fudge out of me.
He's just...
Still,
I love
she
how he
gave me some
censors
vital
himself.
info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
Which we know about and Welt does.
It's impossible.
Why does he say that?
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
So they know it, and they're just ignoring it.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Oh, so it's not even that, it's that they don't have an... So his entire thing with this isn't even that he doesn't believe she's an emanator. It's that there couldn't be an emanator because he ignores everything. Or she, or it. No, wait, they talked about Ix as Device 9. Why does that feel like that's important to me? So I've never seen Ix referred... Wait. Oh! Oh. Don Hung believes it is impossible, which we know isn't the case. And that's also important because he's saying Ix. But when Acheron, who would be the emanator of them, said it, they identified it as Device IX, including number 9 in Roman numerals. What happened to Device 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8? And because he doesn't know them as well, he's saying Ix instead of IX. I wonder if that's just something they let the characters get away with, or it's implying that Acheron knows more, which would admittedly make a lot of sense. Just saying Ix versus IX would be one thing, but adding the device in there just as a subquote would be different.
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow.
Oh? Because it'd be a lot of bloodshed. Also, the irony that he's speaking to a former emanator.
I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. Even in the purest hunt.
Oh.
You'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough.
And also, Speedy's mentioning that IX is the tarot card for the Hermit, who stands alone on top of a mountain. Snow-capped range symbolizes spiritual mastery, growth, an accomplishment, a path of self-discovery, and a result, heightened state of awareness. And if you turn it around, instead of self-discovery, it'd be self-destruction, which is what most people see the Emanator as. I'm wondering if that's what they're going to do, really fall into the tarot card. Kind of like Nightingale was leading into. Also, Matthew, ask if I've done any more random painting. Technically I have, but it's nothing really major. It's just been this model. Here, I'll put it over here so it's easier to see. Yeah. Nah. It's eventually going to focus in. Yeah, it's basically just a base layer and a few different shades of blue because I'm trying to play with shading. But that's just what I've done so far. I haven't painted in a while because I got distracted playing games. I do that.
So, do you understand now?
Also, him talking about
Your
hiding the emanators to the
companions
emanator.
are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them.
And well, it's like, yeah, we know. It's all good.
We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true.
Oh, it's all true.
Acheron,
It just doesn't matter.
Who knows what she intends to do?
Probably just look around. But considering who she's an emanator for and she's impersonating them, no one would believe that. And she left a
I don't
mark.
intend to do anything.
That's not up to you.
Oh. Who
Did
is
you
this?
know
People who come to the land of dreams for the first time. They'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky. Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity.
Well, we did when we first came here, yeah.
Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence.
The sky is a lie. And she just left a mark right in it showing that it's wrong. So it's not even that someone dying showed it. She literally broke the sky, the wall, because there is no sky in a dream.
Now this
well, you have to go to bed? Nah, I'll be here later, man. Drop in when you can.
Mercilessly
But go sleep.
died with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Honestly, the voice behind the child is
A
freaky.
single slash of a blade. Isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point.
No, it's quite literally double points. Sorry, I couldn't resist the straight line.
Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet.
And
even if the harmony is all
he's still
embracing,
watching.
I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace.
Yeah, my money's still on her rather than you.
The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility.
And they still go for the puppet.
Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Oh, and that line is absolutely insane because they were having the conversation about the shadow of Harmony bringing everyone down as one of the flashbacks. And she just like, oh yeah, you're talking about shadows. You're literally a possessed person and or puppet for all I know. Literally a shadow telling me that I'm in the shadows. Oh, I don't even.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
Oh?
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Oh.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
A distributed intelligence? Or a parasite?
We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
Mind control?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required, and in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
So the Dream Master.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
Oh. Now that's interesting because it seems like he's just mastering them. So... I keep forgetting. Were Robin and Sunday part of the Oak family or somewhere? I forgot what family they're part of. 100,000 employees. For an entire planet, that actually doesn't sound like a lot. Granted, it's all dream employees, so how many are real and how many just live forever because they don't actually exist, who knows?
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not.
And they have the bird for Sunday, or Sunday watching them.
If you think you can.
I really don't think they can.
Are you threatening me?
More the dreamscape. I mean, that was a single slash for Blade.
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat.
Yeah.
Knowing
It's
who
more of
I
a joke,
am and
actually.
still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
Yeah.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The chords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply,
Eternal Centurion.
when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth,
Again.
you will never be able to escape the Eternal Centurion's wrath.
I don't have a feeling he would die
all
still.
of your lifetime.
Also, I don't think that's really a threat to her.
137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body.
I hope he means that as a metaphor, because, that is terrifying. Especially considering the wings were part of the head. So they literally ripped the head wings off. So yeah, probably the Oak family would be the human plus. Okay. And Claremont, how strong is Acheron in lore and games she's from? She's from Star Rail, and in terms of lore, she's an emanator. So the answer would be there's a very good chance she's the strongest character at the moment. Until something else appears that would be an Aeon directly taking control, because those would probably still be more powerful. Yeah, and they made her overpowered. Which is also not even power creep, because in lore she's probably closer and still downgraded from what she should do. And the characters falling after, even though they're powerful, aren't as powerful as her still. Yeah, like some characters can do as much damage as her with buffs and full copies of them maxed out, so like a couple $1,000 invested, and you just get a copy of her and you can more or less do that. It's insane. Like, legitimately, they gave her as much power as she has, comparative to everyone else in lore, almost. It's crazy.
And here I stand again, about to add another mark
This guy's stupid.
to the tally.
I was wondering if the Dream Master would be a good guy, but no, he seems like an idiot.
And you will die.
If it's an idiot.
I mean, all of you will.
Yeah, she'd probably destroy the place. You could just stop.
But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
Because she is not inherently.
Wise choice.
You're an idiot.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility.
A lot of hatred there.
And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all.
Oh, that's why. Oh! we had that entire conversation earlier with Adventurine where he walked away, talking about how and showing how just because she's an emanator doesn't mean she's a monster. And we got her talking about seeing how they're figuring it out, showing that even though she's self-annihilating, even though this is what's happening, it's not her choice, it's just what she's kind of been forced into. And then there's the entire point where she, based on her trailer image or storyline, probably is this strong, and then she's an annihilator on top of that, or nihility emanator on top of that. But because he's not in the know, he's basically making the mistake everyone else does. So we're seeing what is probably the common line of, oh shit, they're evil, I need to destroy them. Treating them like one when it's really not the case. So we're seeing the two sides of the coin. We've been told emanators are part of the Aeon, and they're just extensions. We're shown Acheron saying, yeah, no, I'm still me, but it sucks. And then we're seeing the other side of, no, you are literally a puppet. I don't believe anything you say. I am just going to talk down to you this entire time. And because they're obviously wrong about being stronger than her to do that, then you can see that everything else they say is BS. Solidifying the Dream Master as the antagonist.
A befitting name.
No, first person to comment on the fact that it's the name of a river in hell. Kind of wondering when that would happen, or if it would.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony.
Oh?
Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome.
And looking at the person watching them.
Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
It's the nihility. They refer to them different there. Refer to them as an Aeon rather than device.
The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them.
It is a dream.
It vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
He caught chips falling from the sky. That guy's an idiot. Granted, it is a dream, so. Also, Despian, emanators aren't exactly the will of Aeons, nor are they puppets. They can still be themselves, whether they enforce the will of Aeon or not. Sort of. I don't think I disagree with you, and honestly, I don't the slightest. But I think what we're getting there from the Dream Master is that is not the view everyone has. I think we're seeing competing views. Because, like they said, from Boot Hill, where they would have to hide themselves so they would do all that not go on their path thing. I'm assuming that there's views that an emanator is just a mouthpiece as opposed to a person. So they probably do have a lot of people believe that. Well, why are you here? Go to bed. I mean, you're saying you are now, so good, but seriously, man, sleep.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Whose voice is that? What?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin.
Why aren't you dead?
Am I
or did you get better?
Right?
And her voice is normal.
No need to worry.
Oh,
I apologize
it's probably
for
Sparkle.
any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
It's Sparkle again.
It was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
Gold.
And then those chips simply disappeared.
Yeah, there's Sparkle's voice coming through.
It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh?
Why is she still carrying
Miss
the line?
Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
It disappeared.
This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked.
Why would they need to make a technology in a dream? Like, legitimately. Meh.
Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips.
Oh, Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Another blow up.
Oh, this button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. And there could be an
because he never pressed the button, so he's
in store for you. All right.
The button that was supposed to have them both blow up if he pressed it, and Adventurine didn't, so she's giving it to the kid, who will press it and blow up.
The dreamscape.
I'm assuming it is actually a bomb now.
So many people.
I guess we randomly just get this light cone?
Talking about it.
Okay.
This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
I don't know what I did to get these, but okay. POV switched. Wait, why is it even saying Robin? We know it's not. But we get the story version of her. And Mulkey says, Sparkle giving nuclear bombs to people ain't fun. Oh, God. No, I mean, for her, it very much is, because it'd be funny as hell. Granted, with my impression of this entire town, not the worst outcome. Fool's away. The fool always rings twice. They're definitely not even hiding it. Oh, God. In our time, cats among pigeons, sound in the fury. Oh. There's available stuff? Oh, there's more things I can do. There's always so many. All right. It's almost 9 o'clock. 3 hours. So I might end up cutting this one here because I did not realize how late it was. Yeah. So for everyone watching, thanks, but I need to go and apologize to my wife because I was supposed to make dinner. No, wait, we had dinner. What did I forget? I was supposed to do something, and I don't remember. Oh, you know, I've never actually stood still with Robin long enough to see this animation. Neat. Yeah, that works. Either way, I'm going to head out, guys, because I probably should do that. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably just do some random stream. Hell, for all I know, it might be tomorrow. I literally have no idea what I'm going to do because I wing it all the time. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios. And Despian? Well, that's a good place to end off. Oh, really? Oh, neat. I'm not going to complain. Nice. Later, guys.